stand out. Nothing interesting happened though. And once we get like towards the end of the series of this like binge, it does get a little interesting. Something does almost happen to me, but we're not. I just teased it too much, a little bit, Can't talk about it too much, But yeah, anyways, that was just a stupid fucking card experience on my part. Now let's talk about the edibles. And yeah, just the edibles. So, Carter, alright. Probably one of my closest homies in this school that does partake in this shit. And, like, it's not like I just hang out with, like, only kids who do this shit, But mainly I gravitate towards them, you know what I'm saying? Because I can relate to them at least a little bit with one thing. But he went balls to the walls. He got some like Delta 9 and Delta 8 mixed, with Delta 8 kind of lowers it, but it was like 50 milligrams of each, so 100 milligram edibles, but they weren't pure Delta 9. That's why they weren't like super crazy, but he was fucking geeked, alright? He took one before we entered gym class. He was like, I'm already feeling this shit, it's starting to kick in and shit. And I didn't take a whole thing. I just took a nibble off it because I just wanted. He said they tasted really bad, so I was like, oh, I want to know how bad this tastes. But yeah, I didn't like actually get faded though, but he did. He was fucking fried off of just one, and I saw him eat another one. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He was like, bro, I'm feeling good. I might as well take another one. I was like, all right, be careful. Because he's basically ingesting like just 50 milligrams of just pure THC. We're not counting the Delta 8 in that shit. But, and the only reason I know this is because I saw the packaging. Chandler, like, sent it to me via text messages, but, he was actually suspended at this time, and he still is. Well, they're both out of school for, like, literally over 2 weeks now. Or no, yeah, roughly 2 weeks, because it was that Friday something happened, and we'll get to that later. Not this episode though, but yeah, they're still not back because they said they lost a paper, so they could be back and they're just truant now because they don't know when the fuck they're supposed to come back. Listen, I think they're back. I think they should just take the chance and go, but whatever. Maybe they just don't want to, but yeah. So anyways, he takes his second one, and he's about 100 milligrams deep already right off the bat. Fucking 100 straight to the dome. And if you know anything about eddies, it really depends on the person and on how it hits you, because everybody's different. But